recording starts.
Hello!
Hello.
Wow, I have a beautiful student today.
Thank
Good
you. Good
evening.
evening. How are you today?
I'm very fine, and I think I'm very happy to see a beautiful student today.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. I am Teacher Jandy. What's your name?
My name is Sunny.
Okay, it's correct. What's written there is correct. So nice to meet you, Sunny.
Nice to
How
meet
was
you
your
too.
day? How about you? How are you today?
Today I think that it is just a normal day from the other days. But the the special thing is that today it would be my first time to go to the gym. Mm-mm. So
Oh,
yeah, after finishing this class and 1 hour after, I will go to the gym.
I hope I can too. Let's go together. That's great. So I think we can continue now to our activity. Are you ready to start our
Yep.
activity? Okay. So how was my pace? Am I
Oh,
talking
it's great.
fast? It's
No, it
great.
is great.
Just normal. Okay, that's fine. That's great. How about for the corrections? Would you like me to correct you immediately before the end of the class or on our feedback box?
Immediately, please.
Sure. Now, would you like to have a free talk or an article?
I today I read one of the articles, but the title is the Chinese. I
New
cannot see
child
my
law.
article.
Okay,
It
I'll
said,
share it.
thank you.
I think it's new child law if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-mm.
Shannon, can you see it?
Yes.
Well, it's quite small on my end.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's make
Yes.
it bigger. So, am I correct? New child law?
Yeah, it is right.
Okay. Then let's move a bit. Let's make it bigger because
Mm-hmm.
for us to see clearly. Shannon. Yeah, there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you like to? So, for our topic today would be new child law. Would you like to read it before we start, or let's just talk
I
about it?
yes, I just want to talk about it.
Okay. So great. So, what did you learn about the new child law? Have you learned something?
I learned that from this year. I don't know when um the exact time, but from these days, from this year to
Mm-hmm.
the China changed their law, which is that the people can give birth um
That's right.
until three children, three babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. What is your opinion about this
Mm,
new child law of China? Do you
I
agree?
think
Disagree?
I agree that because I heard that the some
Mm-hmm.
of the Chinese they hide their baby even though they give birth for the the third or the fourth babies, but they
Mm-hmm.
just how can I say that they didn't turn up, they didn't turn in their third or fourth babies to the government.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it might be very sad to third baby or fourth baby to their life because um, they can get their name or they cannot get their certification identification card. Mm, But right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's Chinese
Yes.
allowed.
Do you relate to this new child law? Do you have that in Korea or maybe a
Mm.
friend? Can you relate to this new child law?
Wait, you mean Is there like someone which is related to this law?
Yes.
No,
And you,
sorry, I cannot get your point. You mean in Korea also those kind of the law we have? Do we have?
yes.
Um,
Do you have a child
no, no,
law like this?
no. But I heard that in the past we have a just the
Ah.
campaign or some like the campaign like sentence, which is that
Mm.
um let's let's give birth only two children and
Ah,
mm,
yes.
because mm, I don't know why I forgot it the reason, but in the past we were living very difficult life, so we don't
Yes,
have
I
enough.
heard.
Yeah, we don't have enough money to take care of our babies,
Mm.
so that's why um mm,
They had the
that's
law.
why yeah we
Had the law.
actually it is not a law, just the campaign.
Ah, it's not a law. It's
Mm-mm,
just a campaign. So it means if the people, I mean, before in Korea, you can choose if
mm-mm,
since it's not a law, it
mm-mm.
means you can choose. Is that what you heard?
Yes, yes, like it is not a law, like the we can give birth freely since we are
Mm,
how can I what country? Democratic country or mm-mm.
democratic.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a freedom to give birth, mm-mm. But just how can I say that? Just the government advise us to
Ah,
only give birth only two children.
before. I think
Mm-mm,
that's a good thinking of the government, right? It's for the people as well. Or maybe I think the people before don't agree. I mean, doesn't like more children also
mm-mm.
because of things are very difficult. How about now? Do you know
Nowadays,
anything
um,
about
these
about it?
days, like we can get a benefits from the third children.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Ah, their children.
Mm-mm. So I heard that they can get a discount from some the fee for elementary school or middle school or high school.
Wow, a lot of benefits. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I had that, but I didn't. We don't have
Oh,
that in our
you don't have?
country.
Mm.
Yes. We have different benefits, but it's not just like this and not like yours. Like more
Oh.
children. I think we're more on lessening children, but we don't have
Mm.
any laws about this. How
Mm.
about your opinion about I mean, I asked already about your opinion, but
Mm-hmm.
how about you? Would you like more children or just what's your opinion about this? Just how many children do you like?
I
Or
think that
maybe
just the two
not.
children's two children is enough and the perfect for me because I think that only one child is will be very lonely. Mm-mm.
That's right.
Um,
I
but
think I have
mm-mm.
I
But
have
three of
read I have a friend.
children,
Yes,
mm-mm.
continue.
Three children might be too much. I don't
Mm-mm.
want to give I don't want to give birth for three times. Mm-mm.
Very difficult. It's very difficult.
Mm-mm. Yes.
and it all and the prices, the cost of living now, it's getting higher as the time passes by, right? We need a lot of things. We
Mm-mm.
improved, we have technology, but we still have a lot of things to have, right? So it's
Mm-mm.
very difficult as well to have more children.
Mm-mm.
But in our country, on the other side, though we have advantages and disadvantages, for me, I think two as well is good, but I don't know. I don't really know what will happen in the future. We don't know. I think it's
Mm-mm.
okay also to like to have more than children, to have more than two children. for
Mm,
me. Mm-mm. In
mm.
our family, we are four in our family. How about you? I have one brother and two sisters. How about you?
Oh, really? I only have the one older brother. Hmm. In
Ah.
Korea, like the getting more like getting over three children or three
Mm-mm.
families is very uncommon things in Korea. Mhm.
Ah.
So
Oh,
like
I didn't know that.
most of the people only have the
Mm-hmm.
two children. Mm-mm.
Ah. Most
Mm,
most of you. Is it
most
the
of the
same with the countryside? And we have city and country, right? Is it the same with
uh,
countryside?
I think that it might be very same.
Mm,
I think so.
it's very the same. Okay, so let's try to go to the second paragraph of our article. So can you see the article?
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. So there was an online poll about the three-child law, and it asked if people thought they were ready for three children. So they have online poll. Now, do you agree with online poll, or do you participate with online poll?
Participate.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't really participate in online poll, but, but I think that it is available.
It's
I'm not
quite
sure. Mm-mm.
you're not sure. It's quite easy and convenient to do compared to
Mm-hmm.
going to vote. Okay, go to this place and put your votes, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
right now or at present, it's very easy now because of online polls. So, in this article, they ask for people in Japan if they want three children on an
Mm-hmm.
online poll. Click, do you like three children? No, 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 no. I think
Mm-hmm.
most of them, according to this, were not ready since I think, yes, just like what you've said, it's about the high cost of living. It's very difficult nowadays to buy things for your children. I think a lot of people agree with that now. And also women lately or young people lately are I think is not that much on marrying or getting married easily. Am I correct? Do you
Mm-hmm.
agree with what do you think about that? Young people nowadays about having a family or having a child.
Young people nowadays having a children,
Yes,
child,
do you know something?
something about
Maybe in
you
Korea, your
in
friend.
Korea.
Yeah.
I think that it depends on the person, but
Yes.
I heard that these days many like the women, like many Korean women, like especially
Mm-mm.
celebrities, even though they want to
Oh.
get their children, but they couldn't because of
Mm.
their unhealthy diets.
Oh,
So
I heard about
they
that.
got they like when they're young, like early 20s or the middle 20s, they really focus on losing their weight. And I don't know, but
Oh,
they don't really care. They
that's
don't
not good.
really care about their body condition.
Oh.
So there are many celebrities who cannot give birth. Mm,
Ah. Wow. I learned something from you.
yeah,
So that
because like
happened.
the eating habit is very important. But like if like the eating habit broke down, then
Mm-mm.
your period will be disorder. Mm, and it
Ah,
really
I
affects
see.
to the future, like the pregnant when giving birth. Mm,
So it's very important to them. I think
mm,
while you're talking, I became curious about women in Korea.
mm,
So
mm,
in our article, it's talking about having a family in in China, which
Mm-mm.
we should have more children since they have dramatic fall in births. Many people doesn't like maybe have more than two
Mm-mm.
children or maybe more than one children.
Mm-mm.
About the latest in Korea, I'm curious. Is it not just how about the common ladies? Are you also like very not very curious, very conscious about how you eat, about your diet, or not? Not everyone, or is it common in Korea? I'm curious. Is it common?
Yes, I think it is really common, like going on a diet,
Mm,
because, like, when I enter in my company, and my company, they're like 90% of the employees are the
mm-mm,
women. Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
And 90% of the women go on a diet. Mm-hmm. Because
Oh,
they usually bring their lunchbox, and in the lunchbox is usually the yogurt or the salads.
wow.
Yeah, so I
They have their
realized
own.
that, like, the women's, like, the going on a diet is like all women's um try to go on a diet. Mm-mm.
In Korea, you're really up to diet. I think not just in Korea, it's becoming trend nowadays. I can
Yeah,
see
true nowadays. Mm-mm.
in YouTube,
Mm-mm.
in articles, in news. There are a lot
Yeah.
of ways how to have a good diet or ways to not gain weight. There's a lot of things
Mm-mm.
like that. I think a lot of people are getting conscious about their body. I hope
Yes,
everybody would
that's right.
take care of themselves. How
And
about you?
yeah, and also in Korea these days,
Mm-mm.
like the body picture, like how body profile, like
A
taking
body
a body
profile?
profile is
Yes.
also very trend. It's
Oh,
really trend.
it
So
is trending.
yeah, it is trendy. So I also want to try it. Mm-mm.
Should I
Because
also?
it is it is a once in a lifetime experience. Mm-mm.
Oh, what is that one time, once in a
Once
lifetime
in a
experience?
lifetime experience,
Yeah, what's that body?
like the making my body condition very perfect to
That's why
get
you're going to
muscle.
gym later.
Mm-mm.
I'm also thinking about going to gym, but I didn't have the time to go. Or maybe I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just going. Oh, anyway, I think we already consumed
Mm-hmm.
some of our time. I'm nearly
Yes.
time. Thank you very much for talking. Wow, I learned something. It means you're that good in English because I can communicate as you as well. And also your pronunciation. I think I heard some like um gym,
Mm.
not much, but I think you can just maybe just a slip of tongue.
Mm-mm.
Children.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So for some of the words, I understand it. So wow, you're
Mm-mm.
amazing and you communicate well. I hope you continue that communicating like this. This is a good practice in communicating, practicing English, I should say, which makes you fluent. I think you're quite near to that fluent, or I can say
Thank
you can be fluent.
you.
Nice to meet you again. I don't think I was already time. Bye
Okay, bye
bye. See you
bye.
again. I hope I can see you again.
Bye bye.
And stay healthy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Bye.